Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to Tier 4 in ILR. I am, as always, Mackie. Joining me, as he always does, is HLG. I feel like it's a bit of a basic intro. Let's just get on with it, as people are going straight out on track.
I didn't even get a chance to say good evening, but good evening. Yeah. Silverstone, the home of F1, really. And our home Grand Prix, and a lot of these drivers are home Grand Prix as well. So a lot of them will be looking to maybe even get their first win or continue a good streak, especially around here.
Oh no.
Oh no, what?
I have no audio.
Oh. Well...
This game is trash.
There's an issue there because I can't invite you back, so... yeah.
I have to do it this way. Beep! That was a DRS.
Oh god. Here we go. Right, who we going on board with here? I missed who was out first, to be fair.
I think it was a Merc, but I'm on board with a blue car.
Was it Beacon then?
And I think I'm on
Cleanser?
board with...
I think Cleanser was the first.
It is Cleanser, yes. And I have sound.
Yes! Sound! No more beeps.
Talking of sound, you have ticked the box, right?
Yes. I have not been a moron this
That's
week.
good.
I have ticked the box. ticked the box. Oh my god, English. Why is it failing me again today? I feel like I can speak perfect English until we start commentating. But, car person left, that's not going to be good for him, but here we go, Cleanser starting a lap as he's going to come down into turn 1, no braking or lifting at all, it's a completely flat out corner, as shown there, coming through turn 2, now into turn 3, so you want to get down to third gear, and you keep it in, well, you can keep it in third for here, he decides second is a good idea though, and as he powers out, you're going to open the DRS and get down into what is essentially like the Bahrain snail section, except there is no real gradient change other than maybe a slight downhillness. As you come into it, down a second, again, third gear is a good gear here, they go back up to third, fourth, fifth, and now we're coming up to old turn 1, where it's real tricky, everyone has a different way of doing this, it could be a slight lift, he's actually... I'm not sure whether that was flat or not. I don't have my delta on, but it definitely lost some speed as he comes through now. Magnets and baguettes. Here we go. Oh, he's nailed that pretty much. Could be a little bit more speed through there, but was a decent attempt as he comes into the final sector now. Not a lot of time to be lost here. As long as you nail this turn, which he has, I don't think that would have invalidated. You can get away with that there. Now the final little chicane, as he gets that pretty much perfect into the final turn where it is completely flat and across the line for a 26.5. It looked like a good opening lap from him.
Right across the line. 27 deuces. Car person for fate has returned. That's one step closer to asking him what radioactive car bit him. I will ask him that by the end of the season.
At some point.
I promise. Was that a Mercedes going backwards? Is a Beacon having a problem? It is. Beacon's either missed the pit lane or had some sort of problem.
Yeah, he's also got the
he slowed right down.
Fuel lights, so. Tell you what, people aren't getting close to Cleanser's opening lap here, as so it was a very good opening lap. What's Aqua gonna do?
I don't think it's going to be close, but yeah, no, it's not close.
27.4. Ooh, interesting.
Just started another lap. He may have either invalidated or was on an out lap. Either way, I can't
It's
remember.
one or the other as Barry moves nicely out of the way.
As he would on an outlap. Hi Shadow, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. It's a tight line around there. Sometimes it's a tricky one to get absolutely right all the time. Sometimes it's better to go wider through it to come out narrower kind of thing, but on that occasion looked like his line was pretty bang on.
Oh. Very big lift.
A little bit of greenery there.
He's not got the confidence around
Probably
the
gonna
old
box.
turn 1. Yeah, I would
Hasn't
imagine.
got
Although
fuel.
he's still in high, he might. Depends. He's still pushing. He's gone up into overtakes, so.
And down we go. Curious to see what he does, but
Yeah, there you go. Into the pits.
let's go to Barry, who very graciously got out of the way of Daegu there, but Daegu decided to abandon his lap. Barry will now start one.
Yeah, starting one
He's
on the
very
medium
fetching
tyres.
helmet.
He's. Was that a little lift I saw there around turn 1? Or
It
was
could well
that
have been a
just...
little lift, yeah. I will double check the action replay.
He's already got the fuel warning light, so everyone running very minimal fuel for their laps, I have to say. He's taking a tighter line in. He's going to be slightly wider on the way out. If he can get the power down, it'll give him a good run. There we go. It's not the best run through that corner I've seen, but it's decent. I'll turn 1 again here. It's a bit of a lift, but it's a more natural lift that I see more drivers using around old turn 1.
As the artist formerly known as ILRT Jason gets out of the way.
Yeah, picking the perfect point to move out of the way as Magnets and Beckers are quite well there.
4-4.
Again, not perfect.
It's not exactly going to be challenging Cleanso, but he is on a different tyre, so I wouldn't expect him to.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. Maybe it's raining for the race actually, because there are a lot of people doing laps on the softs, and I feel like the softs is not a good call around here.
28.7 for Barry there.
28.7. That's not a great lap considering Chris on the
It's
half
not,
is quicker.
especially as we know he's got low fuel with the light on. Chris is on the hard. Cesala, also on the hard, is way quicker. Who seems to be on an outlap according to the telemetries. So, although he was on hard, now he's on medium. So this could be close. Maybe he's just going to do one on hard, one on medium, one on soft at the end. You don't know, but
Alright, here we go. He's going to try and line himself up perfectly to get a good run out the final turn. He's got a good drive there, and he's just clipped the apex for the final turn. That's pretty much what you want to do as he comes into turn 1. We have a yellow flag around every single sector. Interesting.
Absolutely flat round turn 1.
Yep, that's what you need to be
Went
though.
aboard specially to find out.
Yeah, you need to on turn 1. You have to be absolutely flat. It's otherwise you lose a lot of time. If you're not flat, you can lose a good 2.5, 3 temps around that turn. That's how important it is as he now comes into this trickier section. He's again taking the tighter line to have a wider line on the way out, although actually he's still kept it quite tight on the way out. He's actually done a pretty good job there.
Taking every inch of tarmac to maximise his lap time.
Ooh,
Flat, no, little lift. Little lift.
Little lift. He's putting it right on the limits of corner cutting as well. Peanuts had to come off the track.
Oh, there's cars everywhere.
Oh, that's going to affect his confidence a little bit with cars being in the way. But luckily they moved out the way for him. It's
there's cars in the background. Sorry.
He's getting a bit of slipstream here off of Button before he moves out the way as Beacon's now retired.
Beacon's... Oh dear.
definitely a manual retirement, I believe. Not manual, crash out, should I say.
No, he's found a wall.
Yeah, crash out. That's what I meant. I didn't mean manual. Just my words are being confused. It's Zala.
27.9 on the medium.
27,
That's
you know, that's a
not
decent
that
lap.
much of an improvement.
It's not that much of an improvement.
Not really.
Yeah, he's a
10th.
decent lap, but
Was it worth
he definitely had more out of it. I'm wondering whether he's going to be another person
Marcus
to
and
come out on
Beckett
the
would have
softs.
cost him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely lost a lot of time through there because there was cars everywhere, unfortunately.
Button. No, I was still on board with Zala there. Button almost coming back on track in front of him, completely cutting him off. That would have been interesting.
On board with the Ferrari now, of damage. As that's Williams that's facing the wrong way as he approaches the giant there, who's quietly.
Ooh, that's
did
really
he
put him
P2
off. There you go.
briefly?
He's to back it off.
As Jose goes second.
Yeah, these people are only just getting close to Clenzo though. Like, it's taken him a while. I think Clenzo, you know, he could be our man for pole if he continues the way he's started.
Bit of grass there on the way in for Jason Damage, what do I call him? And a validation, as he turned out. So, let's have a look at Jinx, who would probably wish right now he's back in Monaco.
Yeah, probably. Although a good piece of information for everyone, he's recently decided to run without a line, so he's getting used to that at the moment. It's the only assist that he's changed. He's lost
Bit
traction
of a slide there.
He's decided to show us the Tokyo Drift technique for Silverstone.
Yeah, the is Jose on a lap? No, he's not. Quick back to Jinx. I do believe I called him Bottas a bit earlier in commentary, but oh well.
Well, he is the same person, so no harm done. So, Legends was joining us a bit late, so that'll make it 18
Someone
for the race,
woke him up.
but he has got to start, so he's got to start at the back as Jinx is in, so he's decided to abandon that lap.
No one on track.
Well,
Damage is on track, of course, but I didn't know he was going to carry on, to be fair.
Just come in, never mind.
There you go.
What's the line 11th? See, if I was him there, I would have abandoned. And put on another set of tyres. He's going to be. He's
that's what I thought he was going to do.
Very quickly. And he's got to do that with I'm going to assume very little fuel left. By the fact that his fuel light is flashing.
Clenzo out again. He wants to beat his own time. Fair enough.
Okay. Kizzy out before him, I think. No, Clenzo was out first, I think, actually. Never mind.
This is all out on the mediums again. It is.
Yeah, committing to that mediums. Again, still surprised by the amount of softs. The amount of softs tells me it's going to rain, but why would Sala come back out on the mediums if that was the case?
Tell you what. Maybe an outlap, but Clenzo was absolutely nailed Maggots and Beckett just there.
Yeah, even though it's an outlap, it looks like he's got some confidence here as he's gone into hot lap already, so he's already preparing himself for his lap. We'll go on board with our current pole sitter and see if he can improve on his time as he comes around the final turn to start his lap. Here we go, into turn 1, should be absolutely flat, like I've been saying all night. There it is, absolutely flat, still in overtake, which is a interesting technique around the first little sector there. I normally leave it in hot lap, down a high for here, but personal preference as he goes up into third, coming out of that first of the left-handers for his second one is completely flat. Up into, again, pretty much the replica of the Snell section and from Bahrain with no gradient change, as which makes it a little bit easier. As he's coming around here, he's going to try and take the tyre line on exit, but he gets a good drive.
And he's absolutely maximizing every inch of tarmac on his exits. Very flat through here. I think that's the
But
first
he is
time tonight
very
you saw
flat
that.
through there, and he's not even running it wide enough to invalidate. Although he's made a mistake there.
Oh, there you go. That'll do it. Bit too much speed.
I think that's his
Got
qualifying
Barry,
done.
who's second out. Just gone through Maggers and Beckett's. We haven't seen how he's doing. He is up on his time, so he should do 27 at the absolute lowest here. We'll see what he can do past there. Shouldn't put him on pole, but he should be up there, the front end of the grid, at least temporarily, as others ahead of him now will probably improve. There you go, 27.6. Pop him in P8. Decent lap.
It's a good improvement, but like you say, there are going to be others that will
Tracy's
definitely
facing the wrong way.
Benzo's done.
Yep. Tracy won't do any better. Barry's probably not gonna. Cesala.
Cesala is up 9 tenths. I literally just got that delta.
I didn't. So, well, if I did, I didn't see it because I wasn't looking. But anyway. The Williams give me some weird camera angles tonight. I'm not really sure what we're looking at, but do my best.
He's coming for the final turn.
This
He's not really messed up anything. Oh,
27.0
flat on the mediums.
That's a solid lap
very
on the
good.
mediums. To be fair,
still think there'll be a few points behind him, but he's in a great position inside the top 10 right now. He's really looking like he's got some pace.
strategy. Yeah. Car person is flatlining through Mackets and Beckett's, right on the limit, and he's up. So he's going to be top 7, I would say, when he crosses the line. Although there is traffic right ahead of him. Luckily, it sees him coming. He shouldn't mess with him too much. Just extends that a little bit. Probably get away with that. He's out of ERS though, so that's going to hurt him.
No deployment's going to hurt up into 10th.
Yeah, 10th. The no deployment really cost him a few places on the grid there, but never mind. Jose decides he wants pole, so there you go. Callum G's not really doing anything on this lap, so he's done.
Jinx is on a lap now as well. We need to see what he can do without, because he hasn't set a time yet.
Pressure's on Jinx. Let's go to him. The only one yet to set a time that didn't find a wall or the back of another car. We're still not sure what happened to Beacon. Oh,
ran a little bit wide there. That could be, it could be an invalidation, but he still looks like he's pushing, so I think he's got away with it.
Yeah, I think it is on regular. Oh, you can do that. Car person. Tyres will start 11th or possibly 12th now, maybe. Although everyone behind him is on track, so he could well be starting 15th or 16th. We don't know. Button goes 3rd. He popped that up from 12th. That's a great lap.
It's a very good lap. I'm still watching Jinx here though, as he's coming into the final sector. He's done a very good job there. I think he's going to do. I think he's going to have enough deployment just to finish the lap off. It's
very close, but he should just about get it done.
Yeah, pretty much perfect timing there.
It's not a brilliant lap, in all honesty.
No, it's not fantastic.
No one behind improved, and that will be it. That is quali over.
Yeah, and now I have to get ready to do my very quick rundown.
Take a deep breath. Let it out. And repeat. And that's how breathing works.
Exhala.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, the grid, as it will stand, after Legends join him, he will be 18th, but Beacon will be 17th, not setting a time, crashing out for whatever reason. Then, going up with the times, you've got Peanut, Chris, Carperson, Barry, Kizzy, Damage, and then top 10, Jinx, Mystic, Zala, Aqua, Giant, Callum, Alex, Barton, Clenzo, and Jose.
Yep, Just looking, Zazala one to watch on the mediums inside the top 10. I'm pretty sure everyone outside the top 10 will go mediums as well. One or two at the back may try the hards, but you can do mediums to softs. Should be a one-stop, unless you need a new nose cone. Or it might rain, we don't know yet.
Yeah, there is definitely a possibility. Right, looks clear as anything. This is not Britain. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Another lobby with no rain.
That you've been in.
Did the lobby host leave it unclear? Because this is a little bit alarming now. ILR8 yesterday had no rain at all, as did 5 at 8 o'clock yesterday. I don't know what's going on anymore. A lobby featuring Britain with no rain forecast. Wow.
Yeah, very confusing. Not
And
gonna
there's
lie.
lights. And there's no lights and no cars, and I don't know what's going on
They're all
now.
spawning as they start driving. I'm scared.
Mommy, help me. And you know what else is not spawned in?
Game audio?
Game sound.
Because mine, neither
Yeah.
is mine.
Oh dear. No.
Oh, yeah, let's...
Fixed it. Fixed it again.
Um,
This is
alright,
the
well,
formation lap, right?
This is formation lap, yes. Let's give a quick rundown here of the tyres. So top
Broke everything.
7 are on the softs, then Sazala's on the mediums, Mystic Jig's on the softs, as we
Jason.
would have guessed.
Jason.
Damage starting 11th on those HUDs. Kizzy, the only one outside the top 10 on the softs, and then everyone else on the mediums.
That is not at all surprising, to be fair. If
I'm
anyone was going to
surprised
go on the
by the
hards,
hard
I
choice.
would have put it on being legends.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe damage had no mediums left. I don't know how many he used in quali.
You only get one set in quality no matter what. So
Oh, there we go. Maybe he used them all.
you also get a fresh set in the race.
I know.
I'm so confused.
I'm aware of this. Just trying to justify why he'd go on the hards. The fool!
Because why not? There you go.
Say that, give it 45 minutes, he'll be on the top step and I'll be like, well done. You called the hards at the start. Anyhow.
Very well, yeah. Well, I mean, if he pulls that one off, I'll be extremely surprised.
Legends is coming around the final corners now to grid up. As Jose pulls in. Very nice, tightly packed grid, so very shortly we will be underway, and I don't know where to look for turn 1. Where should I look?
I don't know. In a location, that's a very close camera. There we go. It's fixed it. As we go to, I've got 3 red lights. Don't know where the other 2 are, but I'm gonna guess we're going.
5.
Here we go. As oh, it looks like Clenzo's actually got a monstrous
Clenzo's
start.
got a
He's
hell
done
of a
bad
start.
one. That's a absolutely astonishing start as he's taken the lead.
Wide into turn 2 there. I don't know what's going on already.
I don't know. Jose's managed to finish
Legends has
second
gone
as he's
to
having a look down the inside of
15th.
Clenzo.
Jason's hards are not working off the line. He's gone all the way down to 18th.
Yeah, he may pounce
Yellow
back at the
flag
end unless
somewhere.
something's happened to him though. So
There's carbon
that's something
fibre
to
all
keep
over
an
the
eye on.
road. Don't know what has happened back there, but there will be a party in the pit lane. I'm pretty sure of that.
Yeah, Button here, having a look
Oh,
at
button
Jose.
on Jose. And that leaves Daegu, who apparently this week works for WWE as he's no first name anymore. Sorry, mate. Here comes Alex. I had to get that in, I'm so sorry. I'll stop now. But Alex in P4. Recently we acquired his first name. I don't know why I call him Daegu. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Well, let's just look at this race as Clenzo pulling himself a little bit of a gap, trying to pull that safety marker before the end of lap 3 to give him the to get away from DRS, although Jose's closed it back in again there. So Jose's done a very good middle sector, as he's losing it again in the final sector. I'm just going to stop talking, because apparently everything I say is wrong. As Legends has gone into the pits already and picked up a 5 seconds. That's
yeah.
not good. It's not good.
Raise your hand if you haven't done that this week. You see, your hand is up. Mine is not.
Yeah, my hand is up.
Mine is not.
Mainly because I haven't raced
them
this week. But
nope.
As Aqua's also in. We go Button again, having a look at Jose. He's having a look down the inside. He's I think he's gonna have to move done there. Oh, Jose's trying a little cut back, but he can't put his car in the right position. So that's
not enough room there, sir.
That's given Button second place. Oh, he's run wide. Oh, he's lucky to have kept that out.
Oh, he's lucky to still have a front wing, and he's rejoining the track, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, if I was the Ferrari, I probably
all the way down to P15. Yeah.
Mystic is out.
Is bitten the dust somewhere.
Oh no!
I don't know what happened to Mystic.
Where's he done that? I'm gonna go on board quick.
I suspect I'm on Button. I'm trying to find out what's happening.
He's passed him there.
I don't know.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. As Beacon's getting
mystery that stopped all the fighting. Here's an idea. Nose cam. Let's all race in that.
No, let's not do
Joking.
that.
Please don't do that.
That's a stupid idea. That's no.
Oh no. Oh hello. Rear tyre cam. Let's all race in that.
No. Cesar and car person into the pits. So I'm assuming they've picked up damage from somewhere. As Beacon's on the back of Chris here.
Giant Jose and Alex.
Yeah, there is a
straight together.
They are
Callum
indeed.
Just behind. 4-car battle here for P2, and he's only on lap 3.
Looks like Alex picked up a good exit out of that turn there. He's pulled himself a little bit of a gap to Jose. As Jose's pulled a bit of a gap to Giant as well. So
Giant's suffering in the dirt, yeah, because Callum is gaining on him now.
Yeah,
not the time to do it. You can't do anything through Maggots and Beckett's turn. Giant has a bit of a moment.
Does have a bit of a moment. That means Callum's had to compromise his run a little bit, but he's going to still be there to have a little look.
Anyway.
Is he going to have to move done before? I don't think he is. I think they're going to be side by side going into this turn. This is a rough place to be side by side because it starts tight, goes wide no matter what.
Plenty of room.
Kept it clean though.
He's still going for it. But,
yeah,
no.
Giant doesn't want to give up that position.
Callum gets the position in the end.
Yeah, that's lost him a bit of time to Jose though, so he's now got to recatch that little bit of a gap that they've lost in that little battle. But he's already on it. He's already starting to make a little bit of headway into that gap.
Breezy's on the back of this battle now as well. I'm using all the wrong words today. I'm just going to draw pictures in the chat.
Oh no! No!
Oh no!
We will not be able to ask him that question for definite. Oh. It's just unfortunate, really. That's 2 people out of this race, unfortunately. If we keep going at this rate, we're going to lose 4, 8, 12, 16...
Everybody.
If we're losing 2 people every 4 laps...
We'll run out of drivers at some point.
We would have 2 drivers left.
Oh. Points for commentary then.
Yes.
Let's hope that doesn't happen, obviously.
I don't know why I had to work that out.
Entertaining
we're not
race.
Lose 2 drivers every 4 laps, but... Good fact for you. As Peanut and Beacon are at it. Beacon not activating his DRS. I'm intrigued. As I'm going to not be on board with Peanut because I'm getting the gearbox glitch. As Callum's now going very quickly actually. So Callum wants to make up some of this lost time from the start. Uh,
Peanut
who's
flat through there.
who's
Nice
made
trim.
the best start this? Who's made the best start of this race? Let's have a look. We've got 3 people making up 8 positions: Chris, Peanut, and Beacon. Funnily enough, all 3 of these people are close to each other on track as well. So,
Huh. Interesting.
this is going to be this is not only a race for position, but as it currently stands, 5 laps in, this is race for driver of the day.
Beacon was going for a move, got a bit of grass, and just decided not to in the end. But
Yeah, I think Peanut had a little bit of a moment as well, but he's made it. How is he so flat through there? I'm so surprised.
Oh, Giant's round.
Oh,
He's lost it somewhere.
It's not good for his race.
He's lost it through Maggots and Beckett's, I think.
Yeah, and he's now right in front of these guys as well.
Oh no, this battle's just got real.
I
think Peanut squeezed through into P7 there.
He has squeezed himself through into P7, and he's very quickly going to be on the back of Giant, looking to make a little move there.
He's definitely coming out of his shell in this race.
And he's also the lead runner on the mediums, so he's in a good position at the moment in this race.
Yeah. He's cracking it.
I feel like you wanted me to laugh at that, and I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I didn't want you to laugh. I'm just trying to get some kind of reaction. Sometimes a groan is better than a laugh. But I got nothing. Giant goes a bit deep there, but no harm done.
Tell you what, Peanut may have made his way past Beacon, but that gap is not really opened up. I think that's because he's got Beacon's got Chris pulling him along as well. This is
yeah.
This is intriguing, and I think this is actually the closest battle at the moment. We have Jose not far behind Alex, but we'll keep an eye on that gap as Peanut is right on the back of Giant now. He wants to make this move very quickly. As they're gonna... No, he's gonna have the move done there. Yeah, he had the move done before the corner. I thought they were gonna be side by side for a moment, but he's managed to get it done beforehand. And now he's gonna have to work on...
abandons. Goes into the pit. Very early stop from the mediums. He must have damage.
Yeah, he's got to have damage. I'm gonna have a little watch on board here and see as he goes into the very, very slow pit lane. It's ridiculous how slow this pit lane is.
Yeah. It's a very early break as well.
Yeah, this is probably one of the longest pits on the calendar as he's changing the front wing. So he definitely had damage.
Hard to see then.
Yeah, that's the idea. Giant here. He's having a look back at Peanut. Ooh, it was close to having some contact there. I'll tell you that. But they've kept it clean for now, and Giant's still looking here. He's got a very good run here, but it'd be brave to have a look into all turn one.
So I had Barry and Jinx taking very different lines around the old final corner.
You just missed the moment there from Giant there. He had a bit of a slide.
And Zala's out of here. Don't know where he is in the race, but he's just decided I've had enough of this. Maybe that was out of his control, but he's down in P15, so...
I think Beacon's DRS is broken, you know. He's not activating it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is broken. Wouldn't surprise me.
As a thing that can happen from time to time in an online lobby. It's one of the very few failures you can have in an online lobby, which is a shame. I wish we could have a bit more. It would add a bit more excitement to the race, to be honest.
Mystic thinks this league is cursed for him. Talk to Barry about curses, mate. Honestly.
I don't want to bring Barry up.
It's unfortunate to see him not finish.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was watching him briefly just now, but I got scared that I might put him in a wall again, so I've gone back to look at Beacon. Maybe I broke his DRS.
baby. But he's definitely not opening DRS, so I think it's definitely broken. He's going to be getting frustrated because he could easily get past Giant here if it wasn't. Oh, as they come.
He's going to get past anyway by the look of that.
Oh, there's no Giant's gone wide there. That's it. That's Beacon's
there
opportunity.
Go. That's
the
no,
Giant's going to get the
quite.
drive.
Squeeze him a little bit. He got it.
Side by side. They don't want to be side by side into this.
Don't like
here.
it. Beacon's got it.
There you go.
One of them had to back off.
Yeah, I think Giant decided, nope, it's not worth it with the grip I've got. And that's put Beacon through, and now Beacon's got to try and close back up to
Barry and Jinx.
Callum right behind Jose as well.
Yeah. Jason and Barry have DRS. Yeah, what is going on there? There's a car going in the pit lane. I have no idea who that is.
That is Button. So he's pitting as of now. It's hard to call what tyre he's going to go on to there. I'm not really sure how far the mediums can go, in all honesty.
Mediums will go to the end, but it will be very sketchy for the last couple of laps. But they will make it.
Yep, Callum here still very,
16,
very
17 easily. He is by the Delta. I'm just looking for battles. Can Giant have an answer back and get back ahead of Beacon or no? Turns out probably not on this occasion, but we'll go check out Callum in a second. Looks like he's shaping up a move at some point in the near future.
He's just got to get this run through Magnus and Beckett's and he'll be able to make the move, but he's touched the grass there and that's going to cost him some. Which means he's not going to get to have a look just yet. I feel like it's been roughly the same every single lap so far. He's just not getting the run out of Magnus and Beckett's to be able to make a move through the DRS zone, as they both decide to pit at the same time as well.
That would actually help Callum, because he could use the car in front as a reference as where to slow down.
Or hit him on the way in, I mean, that happens.
Or hit him, break your wing, but you know. Good to see that didn't happen as Giant's also in. I would expect the leaders such as Clenzo and Alex to go another couple of laps, probably.
Yeah, with the lead they've got, as Jinx race just gets a little bit worse with the 3 second there. Not seen many penalties come up so far.
No. That's one thing I haven't noticed.
There's a little move here,
damage
to Jinx.
I don't know what's going on there. Chris and IG and Legends are next to each other going around the corner. It'll be really fortunately someone has to win that battle, and I think he's still half asleep.
I'm still half asleep.
There we go.
As Chris the Legends is at it again. Oh, he's good. Legends going for the cutback here. There's a little touch of tyres. That could have been dangerous. Chris is closing him off, but Legends has the DRS. He's going to stay close. He could have a look into here. Going to be who's brave on the brakes. Legends trying to push him more. Some contact. Ooh. Legends is had to
button right behind him.
Oversteer there.
That's a lot of lag going on there. I don't know who's to blame for that one, but Clenzo in, Alex in, Kaizi carries on. Of course he would. He's not going to double stack with his teammate there.
I think he had to do the opposite of the leaders anyway to try and make some of that gap up.
Yeah,
so he had to take that risk really anyway. So he probably come in the next lap as a Button here on Legends. Oh, Legends closing that gap though, so Button can't really make a move.
Surely he can't try into the final corner. He turned into the
oh, he can if Legends makes a mistake, which he did. It would go. Ooh. Legends getting a very good drive out of the turn though, so that's ideal. But oh, here we go. Button's got a better run through turn 1 and 2. He's going to try round the outside, bring his car very close. Oh, it's brave stuff.
By
here,
side.
though, that could mean that Legends has to give up that position on this occasion.
DRS. They both have it, so that's gonna neutralise any damage the Legends was gonna do. I think.
Yeah,
That
and
was
that's gonna set. I'm not actually sure of the turn name, in all honesty. Oh, Clenzo,
Oh.
our theoretical leader, has just picked up a penalty. That's not going to help his race. As they go, Kizzy's now in.
No.
So this is
There
going
you
to
go,
be.
yeah.
Oh, Legends picks that one as well. So here we go. He's been released. Yeah, Barry's going to definitely pass him. I definitely think Clenzo's going to get back past as well. Yeah, still trying to exit the pit.
Jose's flying right now.
Yeah, Kizzy definitely coming out with a bit more of a gap than he had originally behind, so that's unfortunate. I tell you what though, this is going to be a race for first at this rate. Jose catching Clenzo, Alex catching him, and Callum also right there. This could be a very good battle for the win.
We definitely have a race on here. Cesara's just not bothered to come back, so down to 15 by the look of it, theoretically. As Button and Jones switch positions. Why do I keep
that'd be
missing out everyone's first name tonight? What am I doing?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Oh man.
Deacon and Peanut are having a little
microphone
bit of a battle here.
Management, what are you doing?
Don't say that. I'll take you off.
Let's have a look at Peanut.
Me.
Peanut look closer on the Delta than the cars appear to be on the track. It's very weird. But he is definitely pressurising Beacon at this stage. Callum,
He is
30.0.
for what is currently P1, but by the time they pit it will not be. It will be...
No, but they won't even be thinking of pitting yet. They're nowhere ready. They're nowhere close. They've got 4, maybe 5 laps before they have to do that. Potentially. Started on... I mean... Qualified on the mediums. I think the only one that did that was Cesala, who's now down in P16, so... They've got some leverage and some distance left in these tyres. So it could be very hectic at the end.
Yeah, considering they'll be on the quicker tyre at the end, they'll be looking to make up some time. But you're not going to have DRS here. It depends on what the straight line speed difference is, depends on whether he's going to be looking. He's definitely having a sneaky little look, but is he going to be close enough? No. Not on this occasion.
And we go back to the battle. We're on board with Callum, who's just got a little bit of a train forming ahead of him.
Yeah, that's it's good for him though, because it'll be slowing those guys down. But he's got to try and pick them off one by one.
He'll be anxious to couple up to the back of that and make it a bigger train.
This train is just booming behind Barry. This is Clenzo needs to look to get past him quickly.
Yep, let's go on board with Alex now. Beacon with a naughty engine point.
Not like could harm his race at the end, but here you go. Clenzo's going to have a look to get past Barry to make sure he gets it done nice and early. Yep, there you go. That's that position sorted. So that puts a car between Clenzo and his race winning rivals. Yeah, there's a car between him and his competition for tonight's race win though.
Yeah,
so
that's good for him.
Especially now that they're coming up to Magnus.
Barry's all out of shape.
He's lost it, and that's going to be front wing damage.
Is that my fault again?
Do you know we mentioned
I'm bored with him.
It might be.
We're on board with him. We've mentioned him. And 2 seconds later, hello wall. I am so sorry, Barry. Whoopsie.
Oh, Alex on Jose. Sorry, hang on. Alex just got past Jose here.
Yeah, he did. I wasn't paying attention to that one. My bad. All of these guys should be going to the end now. Apart from Beacon and Peanut. They will pit at some point, but not yet. Jason's got it all to do on those hards. At the end, they are going to be stressed. There's a Renault fan on the field somewhere in sector 2, I believe that was.
Damage hasn't actually
Barry's
stopped,
in the pits.
so he's still got to stop yet.
Oh, has he not? Okay. I thought he pitted lap 1 or something. Put the hards on, I don't know.
No.
My bad. Someone did that. Well, yes, you are correct.
Yeah. This is going to look to close that gap down on Clenzo. He's got to do the job that Jose couldn't, while Callum's now closing in on Jose as well.
Aqua into the water boy. Needs a refill. Oh dear. What is going on? I think I've lost it. Ah.
And I'm getting very close to Jose through Magnus and Beckett's, and then he's just not able to get the drive out with him with that dirty air, but he's going to have... Actually, never mind. Maybe he does. Oh, that's a bit of weaving there.
That's... Oh, well, Peanut's just done that.
That's going to harm his race. It's going to... although Beacon picked up that penalty earlier, Peanut now... from what I remember, penalty-wise coming up, I think Peanut's now on more penalty seconds. So that's going to spice up that battle a little bit between those two. As Callum really needs to get past Jose. Jose's definitely slowing him down. As they're all getting DRS off of each other. Clenzo the only one without it. Legends picking up another penalty.
Yeah, they're just putting each other along, really. By an invisible tow rope.
Yeah, to a certain extent,
not really
Alex
falling.
is definitely close. Alex's gap to Clenzo is, though. It was over a second not that long ago, because that's what Jose made it, but no.
Oh, well, that Callum's made a
right
mistake,
there.
so that's going to free Jose a little bit.
Callum gets a very, very good run through Megas and Beckett's, though, so he'll close a bit of that back up, and he'll still get DRS, and a 3 cars ahead of him, all giving him some extra
Here we
slipstream.
go.
Oh, actually,
Beacon.
Beacon just picked up a penalty. That's going to put him equal
Beacon
with
just
damage
did
on
what
that.
Button did.
Yeah,
That's not smart.
this
Damage
is
went
also
into.
in. So this battle we're watching is now for the complete and utter lead.
Yep. This could well decide the podium as well.
It could do. Clenzo's, he's not going to be happy that Alex passed him. Clenzo's been pretty much leading this race.
Callum.
The whole time is just...
Jose's out, Clenzo.
And I think Clenzo's picked up front wing damage as well.
That's going to really annoy him. That's just...
Yeah, he's definitely picked up
he's
front wing damage.
definitely struggling for handling down there.
Still drivable, but it's really going to harm his race.
Yeah, it's tricky to really know what to do in this situation. You'd usually want to pit, but around here, you don't really want to do that.
It's such a slow pit lane. Pitting is... I'm going to watch him through Magnus Beckett's and see how much it affects him through here. This is the telltale. Doesn't
a little bit of
look
struggling
like
on the way out.
It's a bit of struggle on the way out, but it's not too bad during. He could deal with it, but I think he's going to lose at least a position because of it. And not like another position because of it, at least by the end of this race.
Yeah.
He's continuing on, so he feels like it's a good idea to continue on as well. So there we go. Aqua's gone fastest on track, but he's miles behind. No, he's gone fastest and decided. No,
Fair
bad
enough. Right, that's all I've got. I'll see you later, lads. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
In his eyes, that's a race win.
Yeah. Down to 14 then.
Yes, we are down to 14.
Beacon is right behind Peanut. We'll have DRS. Can he get back past him? Probably. But can he keep the position with the damage? Remains to be seen.
You know, that's the move done by Beacon, and now Beacon's gonna try and close that gap down to Kizzy. Tell you what, Biden is right behind these guys, even though he's on the harder compound tyre. There's 14. Oh,
don't know what happened
going
there,
on up ahead there. Oh, that's. Well, I bet that's a bit of a sigh of relief for Peanut, because now he's not got to battle too hard for that position, although he still has Button behind him, and Button's still definitely closing that gap a little bit on this lap.
Yeah, he is, and let's have another look at the podium battle.
I'm gonna have I'd say Jose here with Alex.
Here.
I'll tell you what, Jose was struggling not that long ago, but now all of a sudden he's back on the rear end of Alex. As Callum picks up a 3-second penalty, that could
a bit harsh race control. I was on board with that. It's a little bit harsh.
That could affect his result by the end of the race if he's not careful.
Yeah. I suppose it's possible to get it removed if, you know, it's BS, but who knows? In the end, it might not matter.
It's very true, it could not matter by the end. As he's lost a little bit of time there from Magnus and Beggars, he could be doing that tactically though, so he can get a good run out. Although Jose's going to have DRS as well, so yeah, not really. Jose with DRS really closing in, he's going to have a look, he's gone, ooh, yay. Nope. I thought that was going to end badly, I'm not going to lie. I genuinely thought that was going to end badly. That's why all I did was make sound. It's like...
It's a very optimistic move attempt there.
Yeah, and that's put Callum right back with him now as well. So, I bet Callum was watching that thinking, please hit.
Yeah, sometimes that does come into a thinking when you're in a battle. It's like, you know what, just do something to sort this out for me, because I've got nothing to beat you.
So we have a yellow flag.
There's Crazy's the wrong way.
Ah, so that'll be what that is.
Coming onto the Wellington Straight, I think.
Yeah, let's put Peanut not too far behind now, so Peanut's definitely going to have to pounce, although actually their Button's right there, actually. Button making a move on Peanut, as I mentioned his name.
You just see it there. Jason and Legends are almost together again. Just about a second.
Not a lot Legends will be able to do to hold him off, though.
No. Got to point it out for any fans of anonymous damage in the chat, if there are any, or watching on demand.
Jose, he's right on the back of Alex again. He's definitely the quicker car. Oh, he's making a late move there. He's not expecting that.
I went to it just in time to maybe try and follow them around the lab, but then I cut to them and they're trying to make a move. It's like, hang on.
Down, and it's brought Callum right there as well now. Whoa, this is suddenly spiced up all of a sudden just by that one move. As Jose's making another late move.
For it again. Oh, that's not going to work. He's actually lost out there. He's lost a position
now
there.
He's done that too risky with another car that close behind. It's going to be Callum's turn now, really, to try and attack.
He may not have even known that Callum was catching up again. When you're that focused on the car ahead, sometimes you lose control of what's behind, and Legends is not having a good day.
No. Joins late, starts at the back. I mean, he started at the back and he's now 11th, so...
Yeah, but even if he gets to the points, he'll probably lose them on naughty engine points.
I'll tell you what, I just watching Callum again from Magnus Beckers, what I've noticed is he gets a very good entry to it. But his exit from Magnus Beckers is not very good. It's a bit compromised by the speed he tries to carry in. Just again, a little bit closer. He's looks like Callum's got the idea to this race of quick in, a little bit slower out kind of technique. It's one of those. Maybe it's just because he's the following car. We always seem to have this every week. The following car is slower on the way out. It just does not make sense.
Due back a defence. What?
Well, actually, he's got a very good run here. He doesn't think to do a Jose and make a move. No. Speaking of which, Jose's dropping back a little bit from these guys, so his little mistake, maybe he's lost a little bit of confidence.
Possibly, as the button gets a naughty engine point as well, down in P8. Tell you what, nothing's really settled yet. It's going to go right to the flag with the penalties and stuff. I can tell you from experience, every point matters.
It really does. Every point does matter, that's for sure. As all, Alex is gone, run a little bit wide, but Callum he doesn't get the entry right again.
Just got the way into the beacon, I just noticed really close to the backside of Peanut there.
That's fine, but Callum's got a very good run here. Callum's going to have the move done. There we go. Sorted.
I missed it.
Well, it's easy. Easy enough. Alex didn't get quite a good run. Callum did, and he just pounced on it. And that's what Callum's been waiting for.
Will he be able to pull away? That's what he's been waiting for, as you say. Looks like he's the slightly quicker guy anyway. Just needed to find a way past. Has done so.
Beacon on Peanut.
And
going down the inside. There's Buttons watching on to watch for one of them to make a mistake.
Yeah.
Are they still side by side?
How are they side by side through there?
Oh, Button's got a very good run.
Yeah,
it's a compromised Button as well, though. Button had to slow down more than he wanted to for the corner.
Yeah.
It's surprising me a little bit, actually, how much Button on these 14-lap-old tyres is keeping up with these guys on these softs right now. It's very impressive. Tell you what, it does look like Button has a little bit more pace than these guys around parts of this track. He just it's just not finding a way past. He's got to wait for one of these guys to make the mistake. Oh, actually never mind, because he's the one that's made the mistake himself. And that's put Giant right on the back of him.
Yeah, that's definitely compromised his final few laps. He'll be now under pressure from Giant. More so than he needed to be.
Oh, Jose picking
Jose
up a penalty there.
Not helping his own cause in the last few laps.
Oh, actually, Alex is having a cheeky little look at Callum here. I wasn't expecting that to be a thing. I was watching it, but I didn't think he was going to make a move there, but he's done it. And Callum's definitely fallen behind him. That was cheeky.
I don't think Callum would have expected it either, to be honest. I wasn't looking at it, I was just looking at the battle that was elsewhere. Jose's right on the back now again.
Yeah.
He is light on fuel though, so he is pushing it.
He's definitely pushing
There's no
it.
way.
There's no.
There's no way he's pulled that off.
What has happened, Callum? In a matter of
Callum's just been
half
mugged.
a lap, a matter of half a lap, he's lost 2 positions.
I don't want to jinx anyone else. I don't want to jinx anyone. Sorry, Barry. Love you, but I don't want to jinx anyone else. But Callum was looking down the barrel of a victory, and now he's in P3, and I don't know what's going on. He'll have to call his mother in a minute because everyone's overtaking him. I had to steal that. I'm sorry, but
Oh dear. Well, this is definitely going to be the battle to watch, I think, right till the end. I mean, there's a couple guys closer, but these last couple of laps, these guys could get heated and really want to make some moves because it is for the race win on track. I'm not sure how it's going to end with penalties
2 laps to go.
involved.
It's
Oh, Callum's had to brake very hard there all of a sudden. He's got very close to Jose. Oh, Callum though's got a very good
Both
run.
have
Is Jose
DRS.
going to defend it? Jose is now going to finally defend
cheeky.
it. It's late.
That's
it's very
a
late,
bit,
but it was the one
bit
move.
late.
Oh, Callum went for the cutback, but Jose had it defended. Jose was a bit undecisive on his move, where he wanted to go, but he did only move in that one direction, so he's probably going to get away with that one on this occasion.
Yeah, perhaps. Maybe you get a black and white flag for that one.
Yeah, these 2 battling's allowing Alex to put a little bit of gap though, and that's what Alex wants to see. But Callum really wants this position. Jose's lost grip on the way out.
That's just the guys letting go on him there.
Yeah, Callum's going to solidate that position because he's going to have DRS. Although is Jose going to make a late move? No, he's not.
No, I think he's learned his lesson. All this entails is Alex just to drive off to victory now.
Yeah, I think Alex has this one, but any kind of penalty situation. Oh, Jose's tyres have given up. He has no grip. I'm watching him now. He's lost it again.
Done. Yeah, Pino's actually done. He's out of the points. I don't know what happened, but he may have some sort of puncture, perhaps. I don't know. He's just very slow. Maybe he's got going again. He doesn't have a puncture, my mistake, but no points at the moment. Legends P11, outside chance of points, but penalties will probably say no, sir. Jose's just, like you say, struggling, falling off the back of Callum. And it's very tail ending to this race at the moment.
Yeah, I was expecting a little bit more of a last lap battle than this, but it seems like they've sorted themselves out.
Okay, we'll go and look at Jinx and Barry then for P13. There you go, that's Jinx's now. That's the end of the battle.
Oh no, wait, no it's not. Jinx has made a mistake. Oh no, Barry can't pounce on it though. Never mind. Well, I guess, Jose's cutting every single corner there. What was that? I caught the back end of that. I'm not sure if he made a mistake, but he was surprised he didn't get a straight up penalty for that, to be honest with you. That was...
Here comes Callum. Round the final corner as Pino gets another naughty engine point.
Yeah, but Alex is going to cross the line in first. What's going to happen penalty-wise? Callum stays second. He loses that, though. Jose goes third. Penalties decide that one.
I think he's too far back to capitalise on the penalties.
Yeah, I think that's the case, yeah. I think he had one of his own as well, so that's unfortunate. And Kizzy can score fifth.
Had a lot.
Sixth.
Oh yeah, he had to stop.
No, he drops to
down
seventh after. No, but Giant jumps on both. As Chris also jumps Beacon.
Chris
Beacon
goes
is
eighth.
dropping.
Oh my god, Beacon all the way down to 10th. Jesus.
Oh my god. Now it's Legend's turn. Legend drops to 12. Wait for it. No, he's not going to drop to 13. That's a lie.
That is... Well, I said we wanted action on the last lap, but I didn't mean it that way.
I didn't mean for Beacon to drop down to 10th.
4th and went down to 10th.
No, 5th. He crossed the line 5th or something, I think.
Oh my god, that's
or something
ridiculous.
like that. That's a lot of positions dropped, I have to say. But who do we give driver of the day to?
Oof. Yeah. We'll have an answer in a moment. I just need to see
I need to see
details.
positions.
As you do your rundown, I'll think of it.
Yeah, okay. I'll let you think of it while I do my rundown real quick when it comes up. I'm going to skip past that podium because I don't need the podium. Who needs podiums?
What's a podium?
I don't know, I've never been on one recently, so... There we go, right, we're going to go back. Mystic, Car Person, and Aqua. Zala technically a DAF, leaving the session, not rejoining. Then, from 14th, you have Jinx, Barry, Legends, Peanut. Then, the top 10 goes Beacon, losing a hell of a lot of positions. Damage, Chris, Giant, Kizzy, Ozo. Then, your top 3 goes Jose, Callum, and your race winner is Alex. I'm gonna. Do you know what I want to say, Alex? He's won the race from 4th, no penalties.
Yeah. I was going to say either Alex or Giant, because Giant kept it quite consistent, didn't really do anything wrong, but Alex probably goes from 4th to the win, no penalties. Again, yeah, I'll agree with that.
Right, well, let's get these 3 in here and give them a cheeky little questioning. We've had 2 of them join. Waiting on Jose, and he's the 3rd place man, so it'd be nice if he joins quickly so we can get this going.
It's always 3rd we wait for these days, you know? Have you noticed?
Yeah.
Okay, he just messaged me saying that he can't join.
He can't join.
That's awkward.
Okay.
No, like, as in, like, I don't think he can make it. I think he's got to go.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. That's one less person I have to question. That just makes my job a little bit easier. Well,
since he's not here, it would not be a good idea to start with him.
No, it would not. But we'll give a race rundown of his thing at the end. But we'll go straight to 2nd place then. In that case, Callum, you started in 5th. You've made up it's a good amount of positions for the race, considering starting 5th. You got yourself up into 2nd. You had a little glimpse at the win at one point during that race. Just constant battling. It just seemed like the win was never decided until that final lap where the gaps started to form. Just give us a rundown of how you went about your race, and just what happened to make you lose onto that win.
Well, I didn't really do much practice, so probably that didn't help. So I only got to set 1 lap in quali because I was busy. So I just got back in time to set the 1 lap. And then in the formation lap, I spun right at the end. And on the start, my tyres were on like 110. So I dropped about 3 positions at the start, and then a few people spun, and then it was a tough race. My pedals also, I've got a book of excuses why I didn't win, but also my pedals weren't working. So every time I lifted off the throttle, it would still stay on, like just slightly, which wasn't ideal. But I think in the end, Alex deserved to win the race. I think BMG Clenzo got extremely unlucky. I think he had a issue with Jose, or Josu, however you say his name. And then, but yeah, it was an interesting race, and yeah, I'm probably still happy to come out and second.
Yeah, well, it's a very good result considering the amount of battling that was happening. We were at one point expecting a 4-5-way battle, but ended up being a 3-way battle. But nevertheless, you walked out with 2nd. It's not the race win, but it's good points for yourself.
Yep.
Alright, on to our race winner. It feels weird doing two questions here, but on to the race winner. Alex, you started 4th. Again, making up a good 3 positions, the same as Callum. And again, you were in kind of the same thing, really. You were involved in a 4-way battle for the win at one point. It turned into a 3-way, and it looked like it was never really decided. You, Jose, Callum, all changing positions constantly until that final lap where the gap formed. Just, I guess you timed taking first right on this occasion.
Yeah. To be fair, it was quite challenging because Jose was really racy today. He was like flying up the inside every few corners, and so that was a lot of fun. Yeah, like you said, it could have been probably two more guys added to that, but Clenzo got wing damage, I think, and Busson went in the gravel and went in the wall, so that was a shame for those two. But yeah, it was actually really, really intense because I didn't know he had a penalty until I think he got it like lap 20 or something like that, and then Callum got one as well that sort of time. So I knew if I just, if I didn't spin off or anything, then I get the win, and it was quite nice to win on track as well. I wanted to do that because it's not fun winning on penalties,
Yeah, it's not quite the same winning on penalties like you say, but you managed to do it on track, and it was a very good battle throughout the stream. So well done to yourself for winning the race.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah. So with no third person to question, I'm going to hand it back to Mackie to close us out.
Cheers. Some very good battles. We say this every week. Keep them coming. Not next week though, because there's a break. So if you battle next week, you're on your own with that.
And you're not allowed to battle Germany because we're not here.
Because we're not. Yeah. I was going to say they'll be back in 2 weeks, but we won't be. Good night.